If you're sitting around $1,000 a month in sales and you feel like every push forward takes twice the effort it should, you're about to break through that wall. Because scaling from 1 to 10,000 doesn't require luck. It requires structure. And today, I'll show you the exact system that does it, the one I use myself, and the one we see work again and again across Europe and the US. We'll build this together step by step, how to run lives that actually convert, how to use UGC and Spark ads to fuel momentum, and how to read your numbers so scaling becomes a process, not a gamble. By the end, you'll have a full playbook, clear, measurable, and ready to execute. So, let's begin with the truth that most sellers never face. Most lives don't fail because of bad products or weak ads. They fail because there's no structure. People go live, they talk, and they show products, but they never guide the audience through a real buying journey. And most UGC, it's pretty, but it doesn't sell because it's emotional with no outcome. Once you understand that, everything else clicks. When your live sessions, your UGC, and your ad ladder all align, you stop hoping for results and start predicting them. Let's start with step 1, the live stack. When you go live, you're not there to entertain, you're there to lead. Think of your life as a guided buying experience, short, structured, and full of small micro decisions that move people toward the order button. Here's the stack that works. 1 solid camera angle, clean and stable. Good lighting, soft, not flashy. Clear audio, no echo, no background chaos. You don't need a studio, you need clarity. Use 3 formats. First, flash deals. 10 to 20 minutes, 1 hero product, 1 irresistible offer, time-bound. Second, bundles. Combine a main product with a complement. Maybe a pillow with a bed frame or a serum with a roller. Give a small but real saving. Third, rapid FAQ lives. Quick objections, fast demos, direct answers. You build trust while keeping energy high, and inside every life, follow one simple rhythm. Hook, offer, proof, reminder, close. Repeat that cycle every 2 to 3 minutes. Now, measure everything. Your live tile click-through rate. Aim for at least 1%. Viewers to add to cart, 12 to 20%. Add to cart to order, 55 to 70%. These are your control lights. When they stay green, you scale. When they go red, you fix. If you need a full production checklist, we've made one at havenda.d/checklist. Every camera, sound, and KPI setting in one sheet. Step 2, UGC plus Spark ad system. Once you have traffic, it's time to multiply. And that's where most brands lose money. They throw ads at random creators without a framework. Here's what works. You want 6 hooks and 2 angles per hook. That's your 6x2 creative matrix. Hooks like, I wasted money on X until this, or I tested it so you don't have to, or POV, you're tired of pain. Angles, one focused on the outcome, one on social proof. Record, test, and measure fast. You're not looking for beauty, you're looking for signal. Good UGC has a thumb-stop CTR between 1.5 and 2.5%, a conversion rate between 3 and 5%, and a CPA that's 25 to 35% of your average order value. Those are your Spark candidates. Now spark them to warm audiences first. Video viewers, engagers, recent site visitors, and lookalikes of purchasers. Expand only when the metrics hold. Rotate the first frames and captions weekly. Refresh creatives every 5 to 7 days. This rhythm keeps performance consistent without fatiguing your audience. And if you want to see how real sellers apply this, there's a full case library at havenda.d/resources. It's free, and you'll recognize your own situations there. Step 3, the scaling ladder. Here's where most brands get emotional. They see one good day, double budgets, and burn profit overnight. Scaling is math, not mood. Anchor everything to your AOV, let's say $35. Your sustainable CPA cap is around 10. Now follow the ladder. If CTR is rising, conversion is above 4%, and CPA is below 70% of cap, boost spend by 30 to 50%. If CPA is between 70 and 110% of cap, hold steady. If CPA climbs to 130 and CTR drops, cut spending by 30 to 50%. If CPA stays above 130 after a creative refresh or conversion falls below 2, kill it. Document every change. You'll see patterns, and soon you'll be able to predict what happens before it happens. When you hit this level of control, you stop asking, "Why isn't it working?" You start asking, "Which lever do I pull next?" And if you'd like a ready-to-use version of this ladder, you can download the scaling calculator at havenda.d/tools. It's built exactly for this. Now let's talk about regional nuance, because it matters more than people think. In the US, evenings and weekend late afternoons spike live engagement. In Europe, early evenings and Saturday mornings tend to perform best. US audiences prefer clear dollar-off pricing, $49 down to $39. Europeans often respond better to rounded percentages and fast shipping perks. So adapt your message and your promise. Say, "Delivered within 5 days," instead of "ships today." Promise conservatively, deliver faster. It builds credibility over time, and repeat customers pay for your scaling. For benchmarks on typical delivery times and cross-border windows, we've collected real data from EU and US fulfillment centers at havenda.d/shipping. Let's look at a practical case. A small home goods brand in Germany was stuck around $1,000 a month. Nice design, but zero traction. They rebuilt their live sessions using the flash deal format. Clear hook, short demo, pinned offer. First month, $4,000. Then they tested 8 UGC clips. 2 performed above 2% CTR. They sparked those to warm audiences, scaled gradually with the latter, and hit 10,000 in 8 weeks, with margins intact. Across the Atlantic, a US skincare seller did the same. Her bundle live sessions and short UGC routines doubled the viewers-to-cart rate. Within 1 quarter, she went from $1,200 to $11,600 per month. Different markets, same structure. And here's the deeper lesson most skip. Consistency beats creativity. You don't need new ideas every week. You need one reliable process you can run repeatedly. Because the moment you can measure what's happening, growth becomes predictable. That's when investors, partners, and even customers start to trust your brand. They can feel the stability. So, let's recap. Run lives with structure. Use the live stack, flash deals, bundles, and rapid FAQs. Measure your CTR, your add-to-cart rate, and your order rate. Then feed the winners into the UGC plus Spark ad system. Track CTR, CVR, and CPA, and let the scaling ladder guide your spending. Adapt for your region and stay consistent. Everything you need, checklists, templates, calculators, shipping data, is organized at havenda.de. And if you want to connect with other sellers running this same playbook, join the private group at havenda.de/community. It's where people share their results and feedback in real time. Here's your action plan. Pick one product that already sells modestly. Plan one flash deal live for this week. Record 5 UGC clips, 2 outcome, 2 proof, and 1 fun. Run your first small spark test. Then follow your ladder without emotion. In 30 days, you'll see the difference. Not just in numbers, but in confidence. And remember, you don't scale by accident. You scale by clarity, by data, by rhythm. And when that rhythm becomes natural, 10,000 is just the beginning. I'm Christoph from E-Commerce Mastery. If this episode helped you, share it with someone who's still guessing with their ads. And subscribe, because in the next playbook, we'll go from 10 to 30,000, using creator networks and affiliate scaling that protect your margins while multiplying your reach. Until then, stay consistent, stay analytical, and keep your brand alive with purpose. You've got this.